Which do you choose, original or remake? Previously, I made a Dead Rising 2 or perhaps a Dead Rising 1 remake, where many people believe it is now woke, or perhaps Capcom just race swapped one of the villains, Larry Chang, to a white person. I believe that's one of their localizations. And now we got another one, Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. There's an article from That Park Place, so let's react to this. Square Enix removes male and female character options from the upcoming Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. There's a new reports claim Square Enix removes the option for players to choose between male and female characters for their upcoming game. If you guys don't know, they have a localization. Okay, before we get ahead of ourselves, now I want to emphasize that Square Enix shareholder is now questioning the company about their involvement with Sweet Baby Inc. Okay, right now they're wondering what kind of transaction or does the consultancy bring back them their return of investment, or ROI, which if it doesn't, ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Even though they say they are actually shifting from quantity to quality. Although it's still a bleak picture, so we're gonna react to this. Let's see it. According to Ryoku Tia, I can't even say a word, 2089, who claims via machine translation that the game has no distinction between male or female heroes. He then notes the characters label A and B, the A version being like male hero while the B version being female hero. He even notes that the A version is voiced by a male character Hiyama Nobuyuki, while the B version is voiced by Minaguchi Yuko. On top of the main characters having their sex removed from the character select, job will also no longer be distinguished in or by gender in name. Ah yes, that is one of them. Gender, folks. Okay, it is revealed in 2019 Square Enix ethics department, and the ethics department was the reason why Tifa's chest was tightened in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. The game's director Tetsuya Nomura revealed that the department telling Weekly Famitsu we wanted Tifa to have abs, so she has now more of an athletic body. The ethics department at Square Enix said we had to tighten her chest so it doesn't look unnatural during intense fighting because we added the black tie, heights, and tank top. Square Enix representative would explain the purpose of the ethics department to Polygon following Nomura's comment. The Square Enix Japan studio, the ethics department is actually a group within the company that evaluates game content to make sure it aligned with the anticipated age rating standard across the globe. Well, these are the age ratings. In this case, we want new generation of gamers to experience Final Fantasy VII Remake and are working very closely with company internal experts to make sure all the game's content is appropriate. Yes, that's what I thought. One Square Enix employee, Mari Tanabe, provide more details on the ethics department. According to translated via DeepL, Tanabe shared, after working with a game designer in the development of online games, I am now a member of the quality control department ethics team where I check all the games developed by our company for expression of the ethical perspective. Especially, I check all the games' expression including scenarios, illustration, designs, effect to ensure that they do not contain expression that are discriminatory, prejudicial or offensive, that they are compliant with ratings. Jeez. In addition to a large number of gamers we are involved with, the length of time we are involved with each game is also a unique feature of our work. We are involved in the game from the planning stage and continuously check the game many times as the development progresses, which gives us a great sense of accomplishment when the game is successfully launched. Square Enix are lucky that it launched during the pandemic. Furthermore, the ethics team job is to make correction to what the developers have seriously created. Therefore, you are expected to take responsibility for your decision, the difficulties checking expression in the entertainment, that it is not enough serve only to make a mal or badu decision. For example, if a certain expression is not acceptable, you will need to able to come up with an alternative expression that will be acceptable. What I'm trying to keep in mind in this job is that my work is not memorable to the users in a positive sense. For example, if there's a typo in the scenario of an emotional scene in the game, or if there's an expression users feel uncomfortable, it will spoil the experience of the game. The fact that my work went unnoticed by users after the game's release means that I did my job correctly. Although I work behind the scenes when a game I was involved in release is highly acclaimed, as if my work is being praised, which makes me happy. Congratulations. By removing options to choose between male and female, it seems abruptly clear that Square Enix is catering to transgender ideology, which, as Pope Francis notes in Amiris Latin, aim to deny the difference and reciprocity in the nature of a man and a woman, and envisage a society without sexual difference, thereby eliminating anthropological basis of the family. This ideology leads to educational programs, legislative enactment that promotes a personal identity, emotional intimacy, radically separated from the biological difference between male and female. Consequently, human identity becomes a choice of the individual, one which can change over time. Okay, wow, that's a lot. Okay, we got one more to do. Wow, that's a lot of things. I feel sorry for them. Of note, this news comes in the wake of Square Enix investor questioning the company's business relationship with the activist company like Sweet Baby Inc. The shareholder asked during a recent report, "I'm personally happy about the shift from quantity to quality. I hope good titles will come out in the future. I'm concerned about the Canadian consultancy company like Sweet Baby Inc. Square Enix is listed as a client, but is there actually a transaction? What kind of transaction it is? Will they continue to do so in the future?" Okay, this is the one thing that is problem. See, the president, that's his response. It's gonna take one slip up. I'm pretty much certain Square Enix are seeing this. I know most people, regardless whether you work at big tech or anything, you are still human beings at the end of the day. I'm certain you just want to kick back and relax, and out of nowhere you found the game that you made flop. You somehow out of nowhere lose your job. Take a look what happened in Australia. Kotaku shut down. How many people were laid off? Right now, there are many things that are happening, and I hope, I'm crossing my fingers, Square Enix should wake up. Look, you wanted to appeal to trans people. There's a better way. This is not it. Look, just create good games, good story, good gameplay. That's it. I mean, Square Enix should go back to their roots. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. What do you guys think about this? Also, if you want any gaming news or anything, you can visit my first channel up here or link in the description.